Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 20th. We're going to just jump right in here, and we are going to see what is going on for you at this time. And sorry, I just wanted to get kind of like a little bit of a better shuffle there, but let's see what is going on for you this week. I do feel like you're feeling very driven at this time, and look at this. Eight of Wands, King of Wands, and the Fool. The Fool was not in reverse. It just kind of spun out, but I feel like you're feeling very driven at this time, and I do feel there's like a need to kind of maintain that energy of being driven, of being focused, being excited. Yeah, it's like, you know, look at this. Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles to the King of Cups, and Fool, Ten of Pentacles to the Emperor. It's like you're really, you know, taking the lead here, and you have the the King of Wands as well. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. You've had the fire sign showing up. You've had a fire sign, I should say, showing up in your readings. So if you're looking for love, that is definitely a possibility. But let's get started. You start off with this yin energy card here, Pisces. And I feel for some of you that this is kind of like just the energy that you're in, which is weird. I don't feel, let's put it this way. Normally, I feel like this energy is more talking about kind of like, more passive energy and things like that. And I do think that's true, but I really feel like it's saying you're in the flow. It's not like you're not taking action. You have all these cards, like Capricorn card, the fire sign, the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Fool is even a card of taking action. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard. But, I think there's a difference. Sometimes we're just like working hard, but it's like if you're in the flow where you're working hard, but it's more because you're in the flow, then you see much bigger results. And I hope that makes sense, because when we're in the flow, hard work isn't hard work. We're doing something that we actually want to be doing. We're feeling good. We're feeling like we're flowing. We're feeling like we're finding success, right? And so I get more of that flow feeling here, not so much in, is it hard work? I mean, maybe to someone on the outside, it's hard work, but really it's like, I feel like you're channeling something. Didn't I say something about you kind of like putting yourself into a spot here? Like, I feel like you're plugging it, And that's really what this feels like to me here, Pisces. But here in this first row, you have the Eight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Fool. So I feel that, again, some of you are really taking a leap of faith. To me, this is like something that you've been thinking about for a very long period of time. I get like very much a thinking energy on the Eight of Wands. I feel you're like deep in thought. And even if we look at the back of the Eight of Wands, there's kind of like this home, castle, something. I also think it's interesting that right here, kind of in the front of this, there's a river that runs straight in front of the Eight of Wands, kind of, representing being in the flow. The other thing that I love about this Eight of Wands for you is that the Eight of Wands is about kind of following your desires. I always say that traditionally the Eight of Wands was your arrows of love, like you're telling the universe what you desire in love, for example. And traditionally this is like the universe's response, the universe responding to your desire in love. But really it could be any type of desire you have. And in the middle we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire to have in your life. And I do feel you're kind of more listening to desires. It's like if you desire something, you're moving towards it. And that's what I get on that Eight of Wands. You do have the King of Wands here. Again, I feel very like driven, very motivated. I feel very much like I want to get moving here with this King of Wands, which is great. And I also feel like you feel very confident in something. It's like, but something is improving your confidence this week. I almost feel that some of you are either getting, positive feedback from a person. It almost feels like a higher up to me. So, but I'm not saying this is just work. Some of you, it could be work where you're getting a pat on the back, and it's like, I think that's the catalyst, the thing that launches you here this week, which is what this week looks like to me. Very motivated. I feel like a motor mouth right now. I can't stop talking. So I feel like that's you, Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I get it. But I feel like you just feel like you just want to get going. But it's much different than what you've been feeling. This is a change in your feelings as well. But I do kind of feel there's like a catalyst. There's something happening for you this week that is like making you motivated. For some of you, I feel like it's already happened, like last week, which is the week of the 13th. So I feel this, kind of this motivational catalyst has already happened. And, again, I don't know, good for you. I would say pat yourself on the back. And again, what I was trying to say is it could be like a mentor, someone you look up to with that King of Wands. Could be anything. In your next row, you have this transformation card. This butterfly card says transformation is beautiful. So I do feel you are undergoing like a beautiful transformation at this time with the butterfly spirit. I feel like this transformation is, again, the kind of like this catalyst that you're undergoing. What I love is that it's like one butterfly, and I kind of see it like turning into a million. And I have that feeling for you, Pisces, that you could be kind of turning one thing into a million things. I feel like I've said this to you before, and you could be doing this in work or business, but I also feel you're just having a lot of ideas, and I feel a lot of stuff is kind of coming from you. So I feel like you're inspiring people, all sorts of good stuff. It looks amazing to me, Pisces. In this row, you have the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. I do feel that this 7 of Cups is asking you a little bit to stay focused. Like, I kind of feel that it's not normally what I would say with the 7 of Cups is that you need to stay focused on one thing, right? He's got some good things and some bad things in those cups. You know, some of them have jewels and treasure, like people, good things. Some of them have bad things like dragons, mountains, and even the snake, right? So I kind of get this feeling that you need to make sure that you're focusing on the good, not the bad. I think that's the one thing that could slow you down is like stinking thinking. So I would make sure to keep it positive with the 7 of Cups. You have the 10 of Pentacles, which is everything you want and desire to have in your life. It is the tree of life, as I always say, and I feel a lot of you could be manifesting kind of everything that you've ever wanted with this 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles to me is kind of like more a journey, as I always say. It's not something that you just kind of, manifest immediately. It takes time. It's something that you're working towards. And also, I would say that if you don't, if you have nothing to work towards, if you just had your 10 of Pentacles, you would be pretty bored. So, this is like more of a process, but whatever you're working on right now, I feel is turning into the 10 of Pentacles. So if it's like a business, I feel like it's turning into the 10 of Pentacles, but I feel like you're working on everything here, Pisces. You have the 2 of Swords next. I do feel you're more like tapped in at this time with the 2 of Swords. She has the blindfold on, and sometimes I feel that it's referring to her kind of like trusting her intuition. So I don't always look at the 2 of Swords as a bad card. Sometimes I just feel like it's a more intuitive energy where she's maybe taking a moment to listen to her intuition. I do feel that it's time for you to take action. We're just going to jump forward here to this last card because you have this Capricorn card that says achieve on it. And I kind of feel like it's like, okay, I feel that 2 of Swords is saying, okay, like that what you need to do now. What direction you need to go in your life now. So, like, get moving. Like, I feel like you've been on pause, you've waited with that 2 of Swords, and now it's time to get moving forward. Even here, you have the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. The Emperor, I feel, is more your plan. It's like you've had a plan all along on what you need to do. And I feel maybe it's taken like a couple of years for you to kind of really, kind of work that plan and get it to something that you want. But that's like typical Pisces, I would say. I feel like a lot of Pisces, maybe some Pisces get started right away, but other Pisces, I think, kind of work on a project or come up with an idea for a project, but they really have to kind of work it into something that they actually want to do. So I would go for it with this Emperor energy. I feel like it's going to make you very successful. I really feel this is your energy. I feel like you're bossing up in a big way, and I'm pretty sure I said this to you in one of your last readings. Next, you have the 2 of Pentacles. Again, work hard, play hard. So I feel like you've been working hard, and I do feel like you need to balance it out, but at the same time, I really see you kind of like in the flow. I mean, part of that is like sometimes you can get lost in the flow, right? If things are really going really well and you're kind of flowing, make sure to take care of other things in your life. And you do have the Knight of Cups. I kind of feel this is you as well. And the Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. It is an energy of someone who sweeps you off your feet. So if you're looking for love, I would say that there's communication coming in for love as well. Look at this. If we look at this row here, you have the 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. So I feel for some of you, there could be communication coming in from like a knight in shining armor person, someone you're very interested in. And you have the Empress wanting to pop out there. I'm pretty sure it was on the bottom of the deck. So is it really a pop-up? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to shuffle and see if she comes out. I'm going to clarify with the After Tarot again. I kind of liked clarifying with the After Tarot last week or whenever that was, so that's what we're going to do. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. Again, if there's communication coming into love, I feel this could be a person that you're going to marry. Definitely could be a fire sign, by the way. I'm pretty sure for the past couple weeks, you've been getting a fire sign, and you definitely have this fire energy here. The Four of Wands is also a card of freedom, so I feel like you are gaining a lot of freedom, of course. With the King of Wands, you have the King of Cups. Could also be a water sign, obviously, coming in for you. I always say that the King of Cups, he's sitting in these choppy waters, kind of represents the fact that he's dealing with everything that is going on in the world. He still has to deal with all the problems and challenges of the world. He still has to deal with all the things that are going on around him, but he's choosing to be happy no matter what. On this card, on this After Tarot card, he looks like a little bit more serious. He looks sad. It's like his cup is spilling out here. And what I would say is there's those boats in the background. The King of Cups, the boats represent going to uncharted territory, going somewhere you've never been before. And you have that Two of Swords, same thing. She has the new island behind her on the Two of Swords, and she needs to see that new island. I always say that the Two of Swords, a lot of people read it as kind of like coming to an agreement or being at a stalemate or needing to come to an agreement, right? It's a card of mediation as well. But really, to me, it's like a card that says there's a third place. There's somewhere else for you to go in your life, whether it's in business, work, health, love, whatever, doesn't matter. With the Fool, you have the Ace of Swords. This new beginning is a victory, is what I would say to you, Pisces. It's like whatever you've been thinking about doing or taking a leap of faith on, I feel you are going to be very victorious, like starting this week. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, it's like I get this feeling of something that more is like motivating you, something that is driving you to action because you're in the flow, because you feel good. And I feel you're getting a lot of confirmation this week that you're moving in the right direction. With the Seven of Cups, you have the King of Wands. So again, just boldly moving towards the things that you desire. I feel the more you can embrace the King of Wands, bold, assertive, really charging forward type of energy, probably the better. I also feel you're protected from risk. He has this salamander right here, and salamanders in the tarot kind of represent being protected from fire, being protected from risk. So I feel you are protected at this time, no matter what you're taking. He's clarifying that Seven of Cups, and Seven of Cups could be all the what ifs, like what if I start this project and this happens? What if I date this person and this happens? It's like that's always going to be true. I'm pretty sure in one of your more recent readings, I encouraged you to enter into the world of probability, not possibility. It's like there are tons of possibilities that exist, but I would be thinking probability, not possibility, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Fortune's turning in your favor, things kind of going your way. So I definitely like to see this. I also feel you're releasing. It's kind of weird. I'm getting a weird message here that you're releasing something that's been kind of weighing you down, almost like Ten of Wands energy, where I feel there's been some burden, like one big burden that you've been experiencing. And I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is saying it's the end of the burden, or one big burden that you've been experiencing. Love it, whatever that is. For a lot of you, I feel like it's a mental burden, like, trying to figure out your finances or something along those lines. For others, I feel it could just be like a person or a situation that's controlling you. With the Two of Swords, you have the Chariot. Love it. Definitely a major victory. Damn, Pisces. This is like one of the best readings I've done for you in a while. Definitely a lot of victories. You have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords to the Chariot to the Knight of Cups. We haven't even finished clarifying here yet, but to me that is like very positive. I feel there are some victories coming in for you, some wins coming in for you big time with that Chariot. The other thing that I love about this Chariot here in this deck is like he's finally moving. Traditionally the Chariot, the Sphinxes are laying down. On the After Tarot Chariot, the Sphinxes are moving forward. Some of you definitely, I feel, could be moving at this time. Others of you, I feel, could be, just saying there's finally forward progress, forward movement. And again, I feel like this is a thing that's motivating you. Like I've been saying this whole entire reading, the Chariot is a card of momentum. It's like kind of once you get going, then you're in that flow, you're building a lot of momentum right now. With the Emperor, you have the Five of Swords. Some of you are, like I said earlier, separating away from a controlling situation. Like I got that on that Wheel of Fortune, like something on my back, I feel like something has been hanging on to me, and you're releasing an attachment. maybe you're releasing something that kind of takes up a lot of mental space. I really don't see that as a bad thing. I feel like that you're being victorious, honestly. I mean, look at this guy. He's the winner. The whole point of the Five of Swords is that he is the winner. He is the one that is kind of like been victorious. It is a card of winning at all cost, but I don't know. I feel like you're the winner over something that's been controlling you for a while. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Three of Cups. I do feel like you have a choice to make this week. You could be trying to decide whether or not you want to visit with someone. Some of you, I feel like there's an opportunity to visit with someone. Those are literally the words that are popping into my head, Pisces. It feels completely separate from the reading. So I don't know, take it how it resonates, but you could be visiting with like a lover. It could also be just a person that you could be visiting with. But I do feel that here. I do feel there's going to be a lot of reason to celebrate. And again, it does make sense because, like I was saying, I get that very busy feeling on the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups is a card of socializing, card of community. So I do feel it is like saying, again, if you're working hard, make sure to play hard, make sure to socialize, make sure to do all those things. And finally, with the Knight of Cups, you have, of course, you have the Tower. I feel this is more like just a, kind of like a shocking situation. I feel really, if nothing else, I feel like you're shocking the people around you. I don't think you're shocking like yourself here. And I do feel you could almost be releasing something like a business, job, a career, and moving on to something else. What I will say is, again, the Tower has been coming up quite a bit for pretty much everyone. And, again, this has been for like the past like 3 weeks at least, and even like the bonus readings and everything like that I've been doing. I said it like in April, because the same thing happened, right? There was like a group of readings that all had the Tower. I do feel we could be seeing a lot of global Tower moments. To me, I'm cheating because it's in the astrology. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if there were like world leaders that were stepping down, anything like that, right? Collapsing governments around the world, like things like that. And it's not a scary thing, by the way. Again, this is going to create positive change, but like I said, I do feel there could be a lot of Tower moments that are happening. At the same time, I feel like this is kind of you creating, this is like a positive surprise, really, that's coming in for you. So I love this reading. I really feel that you're just receiving a lot of confirmation for the path that you're on. So, and I love that. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. By the way, again, Butterfly Tower, that Butterfly transformation, Tower is just a transformation. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.